What's going on, guys? This is iPaymenTz, and this is going to be a 93-7 on the map resistance, 200 to 126 domination, very quick. Definitely could have been 100 plus with specialist, and that's what I was a little sad about. But in this gameplay, you're going to see in the first 3.5 minutes that I go absolute off, and if that doesn't deserve a thumbs up, then I don't know, man, because I try to get you guys the best action-packed gameplay out there, and I'm very proud of this game. It is unfortunately not the gameplay that I said I would upload, my very beast gameplay. That is going to wait till Monday or Sunday because I had to get you guys this gameplay. This is so action-packed in the beginning, it is unreal. And I wanted to show you guys the full gameplay because a lot of you want to see full gameplays. You don't want to see none of that half-assed shit of like just 3 minutes or something. I want to show you guys, full gameplays, because you guys sometimes are at school, you want to sit down, you want to watch some commentary or gameplay and just mute my ass because you hate me. But that's alright. I'm just trying to provide you guys with some content that you guys enjoy. And if you don't enjoy my commentaries, or you do enjoy my commentaries but you don't enjoy my gameplay, then that is great. I try to provide everything that I can for all of you, and I hope all of you do enjoy my videos in any way. You could like one and not the other, and that is alright. You don't have to like everything that I produce, and I don't expect myself to like everything that I produce. Just kidding. I do love everything that I put out there, and I try to make everybody happy that I can. So I'll try to slow down my speaking now. But in this video, you will see I do get screwed a lot by this game, and unfortunately, I am that bad to not understand that there is a guy behind me. And unfortunately, that would have been a 1-minute 29-second MOAB if I turned on the bitch. But in this gameplay, I'm going to be doing a thank you video, and as well as how to do good with specialist. And yes, you guys will be like, what the fuck, why aren't you moving right here, you scrub? Unfortunately, I was so pissed off with myself that I walked away from the screen when I was playing the game. And I do sit here for 16 seconds, which probably could have got me the 100 plus. But when I died, I was like, well shit, fuck me. I'm 1-minute 29-second MOAB, I am bad. So I walked away, and I came back, and I went absolute fucking ham. So, having said that, I'm going to be talking about specialist, and then I'm going to jump into the thank you video part of this. So, first off, let's start with map placement. First of all, you need to start off with knowing where you're at on the map. You need to know where your teammates are at, and you need to know everything with the map. And what does that mean? You need to look at the mini-map. So, with the mini-map, you will know where your teammates are at, where they're shooting from, and where everybody fucking is at. So first of all, you see right here, there's an attack heli, but that doesn't matter because I have specialist bonus. And you see, where it's C-spawn, my teammate just died over there, so the spawns are going to be locked right in front of my fucking face. And as you see, I get a shitload of kills right here. And that's what I want you guys to understand. Map placement, and knowing where you're at is huge in this game. You need to know where you're at all times, and you need to know where your goddamn teammates are at. If you don't know where they're at, you're going to be terrible. And you're going to think, why are you looking at the minimap without a UAV, blah, 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 blah. Unfortunately, guys, you don't need to know, you don't need to have a radar. And as you see right there, did you see the guy I was just shooting at? I let him go. And that's one thing I want you guys to also understand, is letting the guy go and knowing when to get out at the right time and knowing when to move on when you can. As you see, I shot the guy a few times and I ran away. Why did I do that? Because he could have killed me, and by me moving, it's actually made me stay alive. And you're like, well, how the fuck didn't you die? I don't know how I didn't die. There, I pick up the MOAB. It's about 1-minute 21 seconds or something like that. Very fast. But that's what you need to understand, is when to get out at the right time. And when you're playing a game like this, you know when you're on specialist, like in MW3 in general, when you're on specialist, it's a lot harder to kill a person on specialist because you don't die half the time. Like, you are on God mode, and you just don't die. And especially right after you get the MOAB, I feel as if you don't die even more. And one other thing, you guys, or a few other things, is when people are always like, how do I get a MOAB? Because a lot of you, probably can't get MOAB very often. And that's one thing you need to understand, is there is a 2-step process for me that I think of getting a MOAB. Process number 1, getting specialist bonus. That means getting those 7-8 kills to get your specialist. And you're like, why would you do that? That is the biggest goal, because once you get that, you can go on from there. You can't get a MOAB without getting specialist. That is not possible, because you have to get specialist to get a MOAB when you're out using specialist. I mean, that's different when it applies to assault and support. And then you gotta know when you can get out at the right time. I've said this before, and you gotta see, I'm going absolute off, but at one point I'm going to have to get the fuck out of there, because if I keep trying to do that and try to get like a 60-second MOAB or some shit, I'm probably gonna die, because they all have ballistic vests. And I decide to run away, and you see on the minimap that there's a little red marker guy over here, and I'm just like, alright, I'm getting out at the right time, I'm going to proceed over here, and then I'm going to move on. And that's one thing you guys really need to understand, is how to get out the right time and how to be in the right position at the right time. And that is all due to your mini-map. And you need to think 3 steps ahead of everybody else. You got to think, if I go here, am I going to do good and be in a successful spot? As you see, I moved up from library to come over to these tables-ish, part of C-ish. I don't know what this is called. I don't know my call-outs right now. But you just got to know, because when you know, if you can think 3 steps ahead, you will do successful. It's not about, oh, let me just go for a MOAB. It's about the mini-map, the radar, the spawn. That's the same shit. The spawns, the don't dying, and the, you know, on specialist, the focus on getting specialist, and how you can get out at the right time. And there are very, very many things to getting a MOAB. It's not just let's go for a MOAB. It is easy for me, and it is easy for a lot of us. And there was a host migration right there. It is very, very easy for a lot of us. But we just think, alright, let's go for a MOAB. And yeah, we probably don't check the mini-map. But those are the steps of process of getting a MOAB. We don't really realize we're doing them a lot of times when we are. We do check the map. We do get at the right time. We do all these things right to be able to get a MOAB. And that is also another step to getting a 100+ specialist, is you got to be able to run perfect most of the time. And that's just how you guys got to do it all. You got to do those processes and those steps to be successful with using specialists. And if you have support players, you know, go right ahead. I think I had one friend in here running support. I don't know. I don't normally have people run it for me unless I'm trying to get a beast-ass gameplay. Like I said, I don't force people to run it and stuff like that. But you see in the beginning of this gameplay, I got a 1-minute 21-second MOAB fail and the 1-minute 20-second MOAB. That would have been a 2-minute 40 double MOAB. Insane. And I go on like an 18 or something like that. I don't know what it was, but it definitely could have been a triple in this game. It would have been one of the fastest triples too. It would have been a 5.5-minute triple MOAB. It would have been very, very fucking insane. It would have been 110 kills, something or other. But now I'm going to jump into the thank you part of this video. So about 2 weeks ago, you guys, I was at 100 subscribers, or 150, and I was like, alright guys, I want to get to 200 for my birthday, and I didn't get there. And a day later, I saw a message that said, oh, I need a gameplay from Oaklefish, and I got him a gameplay. He got me up to 250 subs. I thank him so much for that. And like a week later, I got him, Brett asked for a gameplay, and I sent him one too. Then I jumped up to like 500 or so, and now I'm at 612, you guys, and I cannot thank you guys enough for the support I've been getting on my videos, the likes, the everything. I thank you guys so much, and I've tried to work my hardest to be able to do this, because I just can't thank you guys enough, and I can't do it without the support. The ratings on these videos, everything helps me out so much. If I just had like a video with 400 views and like 0 likes and 0 dislikes, it wouldn't really help that much, because I wouldn't know if you guys are enjoying my videos, and I wouldn't know if you guys thought my video was terrible or anything like that. So I'm so glad a lot of you left thumbs up on my videos, and I hope you guys can keep doing that. And so the gameplay is coming to a close, and thank you everybody that retweets my videos on Twitter and stuff like that. It helps me out so much, and I cannot thank you guys enough, and I hope that I can keep producing stuff and make you guys really happy with my gameplays. Peace. One more thing, let's try to get 85 likes, you guys. Peace out. Love you guys.